Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to install the IOX NFC kit to the Go device. So we're just going to unpackage the stuff in here so you can have a quick look at what you get. So you're going to get the mounting bracket for the IOX head, IOX cable. You're going to get a tie wrap. Actually, you're going to get a black tie wrap. You're going to get the NFC key, and you're going to get 2 screws. You're also going to get a piece of 3M tape, but I actually went ahead and I actually taped the 3M tape onto the back of the bracket already. So this is pretty much all the material that you're going to need to successfully complete an installation. So we're going to head on over to the vehicle, and we're going to install the IOX cable, and we're going to install the Go device. Okay, so our first step to install the IOX cable with the Go device is to make sure that you connect the IOX cable first. So there's a little grommet here. It says IOX. You're going to take the grommet out. You're going to take the USB part of the IOX cable, and you're going to plug it in. It's pretty straightforward. Now once you plug it in, part of the process is you're going to need to tie wrap the IOX cable to the Go device. Simply, you can see that the grooves are already in place. So I'm going to go ahead and tie wrap it. So now my IOX cable is actually installed securely to the Go device. So the reason why we use the tie wraps, obviously because you don't want it to wiggle and fall off. So now that we've done that, we're just going to do a straight install. This is a CRV, so there is no harness required. It's pretty much OBD to Go device. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug this in. But before we plug it in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I can successfully secure the Go device to the OBD port. And the way that I need to do this is I need to tie wrap it to the port. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to loop the blue tie wrap through the OBD port. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've actually looped my blue tie wrap through my my OBD port, through the connector for the OBD port. So now I know that when I plug in my Go device, I can securely tie wrap my Go device to the OBD port, preventing easy removals. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug my device in. Once you plug the Go device in, the first thing that you should notice is there's going to be a red light which is a symbol for power. Then there's going to be I guess it's a little bit yellowy, greeny. The center light, which is going to be your GSM light, and then once your GPS locks onto a satellite, you're going to get the blue light also. But the initial power up, you're going to get all 3 of them instantly. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug it in. You might not be able to see it because of the angle that we're working with. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. My 3 lights just came on. Now all I have to do is pretty much loop my one end of my tie wrap to the other. I know that it's already over the Go device, and it's just a matter of securing the tie wrap in the position that it's supposed to sit in. I'm just going to pull it down. I'll make sure that when you do this, you're very gentle with your OBD port, because you don't want to rip the OBD port out of the housing. So this isn't a permanent install, so I'm not going to cut the tie wraps out, but pretty much you have an idea. Now the device is secure. It could be a little bit more secure. I could pull the tie wraps a little bit tighter, but there's no need to. You get the point. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to find a suitable position for the NFC cable, and then we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Let me just find a spot where I can hide the wiring, and then I'll show you how to complete the installation. Okay, so this is the bracket that holds the actual IOX unit to your dash. If you noticed, I already secured the wiring. The wiring is somewhat hidden. I left a little slack here just in case I need to pull this or move it around, maneuver it. But before I go ahead and stick the adhesive onto my dash, I need to make sure that the actual clip is in the right position for the IOX, which is this. And now I can just go ahead and find my suitable spot. And there, now my IOX cable is installed. It's actually stuck to the dash. Now, whenever I get into my vehicle and I turn my ignition on, prior to me turning my ignition on, I need to use the NFC key to acknowledge that I'm the driver. This will be assigned to me. There's a number on it. So all you need to do is you need to log into the database, and you need to add this number to the user, and you pretty much enable the user. This key identifies the user. So this pretty much concludes how you would install an IOX NFC harness or cable to the Go 6 device. It's pretty straightforward. The only thing that you need to pay attention to is to make sure that you connect the IOX and the Go device, mate them together before you power them up. And that's pretty much it.